Karen's Weekend Warm-Up for the dates of September 15th, 16th, and 17th. Welcome back, all subscribers. Hello, viewers. It's a wonderful reading. It's a wonderful day. And I'm going to explain to you why it's a wonderful day. It looks like, as a nation, we're getting a healing. We're moving away, even though some of the devastation that's been going on around the planet. We've got the Eight of Swords crossed by the Four of Cups cards. Eight of Winter here, which is Eight of Swords crossed by the Four of Cups. I'm going to do like this, but you need to see what it looks like. And the Eight of Swords crossed by the Four of Cups is talking about, we've really been disappointed, disenchanted. We feel like we're in prison because there's no way out. And then the growing consensus is that with the Four of Cups card here is that people are getting distracted because their motivation is being, what am I trying to say? It's kind of like okay, spit it out. It's kind of like people's morale needs a boost. We've been almost encompassed in these world cataclysmic events that now people are starting to believe that it could be an apocalypse. And we're not there, guys. We're not there at all. In fact, it's going to be a reformation. We have to come back and realize that Eight of Swords, our morale needs a boost, but we have to be our own entertainers here. And we have to also be very appreciative that, our grandparents or our great-grandparents, they experienced world wars. I'm not saying we're going there. I'm just saying, so maybe our generation got a little soft, or because we really, if there was, for instance, conflict going on around the world, you would have to just keep going regardless of how you felt day to day. So let's get a reason to do that. Regardless of what's going on around the world, there's a lot, people, the news covers things that are wrong. It doesn't really cover things that are right. And there's a lot right going on around the world. We did take the World card reversed here in the now position, and that's talking about world travel, but it's going to be delayed for now. And also the Princess of Spring, she is the Page of Wands. That is good news in the past. We also have the Three of Wands. This is the basis or foundation of the reading. We actually have people committing to cooperation, and inside, what's inside is a new world or a new life. And when we build this new world together, it's going to be a world based on a different foundation than what has previously come before. This one is more of a spiritual, I see you, you're spiritual, you have a bright spirit. I see who you are. I see, who you are now. I see who you were. And together I want to create that kind of world, a brave new world, where we believe that God is in control and not necessarily whoever's in power or whoever has the most money kind of wins, that kind of mentality. We're going back to a world that is kinder, because like-minded people, spiritual people, want to create that kind of world. And the Three of Wands, cooperation. Cooperation to, again, create a new kind of community in a new kind of way. The Star card in the near future, again, is talking about how that's all possible, what I just said. Even though it sounds frivolous, simplistic, idealistic, these things can all occur. And okay, I'm hearing the Supreme Being. What would you like to say, Supreme Being? Yeah, so there's good news coming, so I'm supposed to share that. That there's good news coming, and there's evidence for that. So with the Star card, this talks about the best you can pray for or hope for is coming into manifestation. Also, kind of like, when you wish upon a star and Fairy Godmother goes, yeah, I'm going to give you all that and more. That Star card, look forward to your future with hope and optimism. And the power of faith does move mountains. What we think, we call to us, what we bring to us like a magnet. You should believe that your brain is a magnet, because whatever you think, whatever you feel, you will bring that to you. That's the power of faith. And people don't know that if they worry, they bring that to them. So whatever you think, whatever you believe, you bring that to you. You call it back to you in your reality. The Ace of Cups card is talking about a wonderful new opportunity coming to us. Yeah, and also could be love relationships coming to us. Remember how I told you, they prove it, there's a generation called the baby boomers, and when there's unrest or upheaval, or people start turning to one another, and they create a whole new generation. Anyway, that's something to laugh about, lighten up the mood a little bit. The Princess of Winter card, that is the Page of Swords. That, it's kind of like it's cutting through the thick of things to get to the root of the matter. So there's news of just that happening. Maybe it looks like it's it's kind of like purposeful things that need to happen. Page of Swords, that is news of quick activity coming to us, something. So then with the Sun card, and that was in the effects of others around you, so it looks like there's news. You might have to actually consult with a counselor, a spiritual counselor, to pull out what the best advice is for you to how to act. You're not acting rashly. You've measured it out, you've weighed it out, but there's news or information coming to you that will help you with this. That's the effects of others around us. And the Ace of Cups, the love coming to us, that's your power in the situation. The Sun card is okay. The Sun card is a beautiful, wondrous card. It's even when it's reversed, the reverse position rarely dilutes the purposefulness and the wonderful things that the Sun brings it, which it brings an infinite amount of good with it. It can be like love, a new relationship, a new job, new source of finances, a windfall, so many different things. The Sun always kind of reminds me of the Supreme Being, and with him, along with him, you co-create. him, her. The Knight of Coins cards being reversed here. Yeah, it talks about in the reverse, it talks about money that is either held up or delayed, that kind of thing. And I kind of do feel like money might be, you know, when you want to go ahead and rebuild your house and that kind of thing after you get back your insurance money from all these natural disasters, it's going to be delayed. That could be delayed. So, but that's just one aspect. So let's have the Supreme Being walk through the House of Cards and tell the story in the shape, fashion, and form that he, she would like to tell you. The Three of Wands cards and the basis or foundation of the reading. Yeah, working with like-minded people. So that's that cooperation card that I was talking about. The Eight of Swords. That is the significator. Or you. It's kind of like remember who you are and call back your power. Reclaim your power. Remember who you are. Life gives you lemons. You find out how resourceful you are indeed. The Four of Cups card crosses us. Yeah, the Supreme Being says you do have legitimate concerns, but don't let that decide. Don't let that control your life. You have legitimate concerns, but we can't just get focused on that alone, because remember, we pull to us what we think. So, yeah, this happened. Now what do we do? Let's get out of our own way. The World card reversed. This is the now position. Yeah, I heard chances are that people will come together based on they need each other to create a better future. Together, we can create a more solid, happier solution. And then the Page of Wands cards and the past relevant to the situation. I heard more than ever we must embrace our good and move forward together. The Star card, this is the near future. I heard if you need help, ask and it shall be provided. So, of course, we're hearing that that's a prayer. So pray. If you need help, pray. More than ever. Ace of Cups. This is our power in the position, our situation. Yeah, did you know that there's more jobs as a result of all these natural disasters? So that's one way to look at it. It's good news in the way of more employment. That's one. Okay, Supreme Being, you're in control. Page of Swords, the effects of others around us. kind of hear that some of this energy is going to move out as people reclaim what was lost. Now, your interpretation about that is what I'm hearing: countries reclaim what was lost, and maybe the U.S. The Sun and in the hopes and fears position. I kind of hear it's such a beautiful thing to know how resourceful you actually are. Like, without your courage or character being tested, you would never really know how actually wonderful and resourceful you could ever be. Okay, remember, this is the Supreme Being talking to you. I mean, it's definitely, that's definitely a growth period. The Knight of Coins reversed in the outcome position. Everything will turn out, and people, it's like reading a good mystery book. You never know exactly how it's going to turn out until you read the last page. That's what the Supreme Being is saying. So thanks again for being such a considerate audience. Until next time, it's an honor to do this reading. Until next time, I'm wishing you so much light and love. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.